I usually, I guess a sucker for, grand gestures on Valentine's Day, and I always try to do something. Usually it's a very large thing. It's a very drawn out process. You know my sense of humor, so
Yeah.
it's a lot. And last year for Valentine's Day, we were all out of town.
Mm-hmm. You and I were in New Orleans, and you were mad at me about my snoring.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm getting fucking war flashbacks. I remember falling asleep with like noise canceling headphones blaring like fucking Reliant K and falling asleep to that. It's like, it was so bad. I'm sorry if that.
No, it's fine.
But like we've gone on other trips together and it was never that bad.
Yeah.
That like it had never like.
I don't think we'd ever shared a bed though either. Like that's been like the one instance of that happening too.
Yeah, that was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Anywho, man, fuck, that took me back. I am upset again. You motherfucker got me from sleeping a year ago. Anyways, when we were in New Orleans, I had a few days before we left for the trip, I had given Dana a giant stuffed dinosaur because she enjoys dinosaurs, and I was like, yeah, here you go. I'm not gonna be here for Valentine's Day, so I wanted to give this to you now. And I was really pushing her to like name it. I really wanted her to get attached to this giant stuffed dinosaur because this was step one of my master plan. So so next I waited several days until we were in New Orleans. It was the day of Valentine's Day. She had a few days to become attached to it. I called her up on the phone and was like, hey, are you with your dinosaur thing? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, did you name it? And she did. I forgot what she named it. She's like, yeah, I'm like cuddling with it in the bed right now. It was a big stuffed dinosaur. And I was like, great. Well, are you ready for the second part of your Valentine's Day gift?
She's like, psychopath.
She's like, yeah. What, you got like a second thing? And I was like, yeah. I need you to grab a piece of paper and some scissors. So she goes and grabs those two things. And I'm like, okay, great. Now you don't need the piece of paper. I need you to get the scissors and cut the dinosaur open. And she's like, what? And she's like really hesitant about it. And eventually I got her to do it. And little did she know that before I'd given her the dinosaur, I had cut the dinosaur open and filled it full of presents and then sewed it back up. So she had to get this dinosaur, get attached to it, and then destroy it in order to get all of the little goodies in the inside. And all of the goodies included things that, like, anything that she'd picked up at a store and, like, thought about getting or, expressed interest in, I would secretly add it to an Amazon shopping cart and then, like, covertly buy it. So I had collected a large quantity of these little things that she liked. So it was a fair trade.
A life for a life.
Yeah. It just reminded me of something from Saw, you must make a sacrifice in order to get something that is, But it was really funny. Like she was like laughing, but also crying. It was a really awkward, but really funny thing. It was really touching. She really liked it. She appreciated all the gifts inside. I don't do that often, so it's okay. So what I was thinking of doing this year, is I wanted